Here's a ling. Look at there. Me and my ling. I love it. Chucklehead.
Chucklehead?
Chucklehead. Copper rockfish. Very nice.
That's on the
Nice one, Roy.
that was on the octopus.
Nice one. Right on. Here's my fish. Big salmon grouper. Big salmon grouper. That was suspended, about 30 cranks up. That is a big salmon grouper. I was about 30 cranks up off the bottom, and I got this fish. That is a nice fish. Woo! All right, let's take a little break from the action here and go to the galley and show you how to cook up one of these delicious fish we're catching today. This week in the galley, we're back at Gladstone's in Long Beach, California, right here in Rainbow Harbor, beautiful area. Standing next to me is Chef Pete. He's helped us out in the past. And hey, Chef, thanks for having us back.
Thank you very much, Dan.
And what do you have in store for us today?
I'm making a rockfish ceviche for you.
Oh, cool.
We got some fresh rockfish, and what we did was we filleted it out and we marinated it in lime juice. So we've got the rockfish, and what we're going to do here is we're going to drain this off into this bowl right here, reserving the lime juice because we're going to put a little bit of that lime juice back into our ceviche. The rest of the ingredients are just simple, like a pico de gallo, if you will. You've got chopped tomato. We're going to throw some of that in there. You've got some fresh onion. Throw some of that in there.
Do you like to use white or red onions for this?
I like white onions myself. I think they're sweeter. I find the red ones a little bit bitter. Here's jalapenos diced up really small. And you know, like all chilies, be careful. All the heat is in that white rib meat and in the seeds. So I try to avoid that. And but I do like jalapeno. And then I've got some fresh cilantro right here. And we're just gonna give this a little bit of mix. Now for me, just a touch more of my juice back, just so it has a little bit of a wetness to it, okay? We've got a nice little tricky glass right here, supreme dish. We'll fill this bad boy up here like this. Garnish with some fresh tortilla chips. And there's a nice little garnish avocado for you.
Nice.
Maybe a little bit more cilantro on the top of that, just for fun. And a little bit of fresh lime. Finish it right up the end.
One of my favorite dishes. And Chef, like I was telling you, this is one of the dishes I hear from viewers a lot. They're asking how to make ceviche.
And you know, when you look it up online, some recipes, there's all different kinds of things you can do to that. You can add orange juice, you can use serrano chilies, you can even use habanero chilies. Be careful, those are the hot ones. But they're very flavorful, and if you get that rib meat out and you get those seeds out of any chili, that's where the heat is, and then you can start to taste the different flavor profiles of different chilies.
This is so good.
Glad you like it.
Any other tips for people?
I can't think of any at the moment. Everything fresh, that's what it's all about. You caught some fresh fish, let's eat it fresh, let's not let it sit around. And I don't think, you know, for me, if you throw it in the freezer, there's other applications. I don't think that frozen fish makes a good ceviche.
Okay.
But it does, depending on the fish, it'll come off the grill nicely later in time.
And I know you marinate this overnight. Is it mandatory overnight, or can you do it for like 2-3 hours?
You could do it for, I would say, 6, 7 hours. You know, it kind of depends on the size of the meat that you cut up. So the smaller you cut it, the less time you need to marinate it. But that could probably get away with 6 hours.
No, but this one is, the flavor is so embedded in it, and I guess that's from overnight.
Right.
I've never soaked it that long. That's really good. Well, thanks, Chef.
A pleasure.
We're here at Gladstone's in Long Beach, California, Rainbow Harbor. Right behind us is Aquarium Pacific, Pier Point Sport Fishing. Just a beautiful area. Come on down. Well, thanks again, Chef. Let's get back on the water and show you more exciting action right here on Sport Fishing.
Double.
Here's proof that the wife outfishes me.
What a tango!
Here's a tango.
Okay.
Good.
thought it was a big one. It's just a baby.
No, that's nice. Yellowtail, it's good. It's going in the bag.
Yeah.
Looking good. Fishing with Danny here. Next one's a lingcod.
Sorry.
Fishing with Dan Hernandez. It's a great day. First vermilion of the day. I like it, man.
There we go. Here we go. Here's that lingcod I just caught. Again, just working that bucktail with a little grub on there. Well, kind of a big grub, single tail grub. Nice, beautiful, quality fish. All right, we're gonna take a little break from the action here at the Fairlawn Islands aboard the Seawolf. And when we return, I'll be giving you this week's tip of the week. Here's my limit.